look into your heritage. And I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot of negative stuff in German stuff. And I go, there was a period of time where there was very negative stuff, but yet every culture has negative stuff.
Yeah, ask the Romans.
Yeah.
And so therefore it's going, okay,
They slaughtered
find
half
the
the world.
stuff that, you know...
Ask the Catholic Church. They slaughtered the other half.
Yeah, true.
Ask the Brits.
Ask the
But
Brits.
were they still
Right.
Roman, or were they?
They subjugated continents.
Find the
Yes.
stuff
Ask
that you
the Dutch.
resonate with.
They also
Find the stuff that
subjugated
is
continents.
the good and
Come to
that
find out, we
should
all kind of
be
suck.
preserved.
Because the Egyptians did
And
too.
find the
fuck
stuff
yeah.
that
You wanna-
is with
yeah,
you
wanna
that
jump
you
back.
want
Let's
to,
talk about the Egyptians.
embrace and learn more
Come
about.
to find out.
Well, and
everybody
so
sucks.
and because
Everybody
of the
sucks.
history in America and stuff like that, the German colony, you know, it's been here for 130 some years itself. In Racine, it kind of laid low. It didn't really have like a lot of signage and stuff like the Italian American Club did. But we've changed
All right.
that. So
Grab that.
we've changed that.
The
and-
Italian American Club wants to remind you where you have to go pay.
Hey,
some,
do you
some-
got
maybe
your,
some
uh,
past
thing? I was
That's
gonna
it.
say.
monies
Oh.
to some certain peoples.
Okay.
Pretty big.
Oh well, this is
It's a
about.
monster.
Oh
for
yeah,
someone
that
who-
building.
someone
Yeah,
who down
yeah,
there.
that's-
This
so
feels maybe slightly bigger than Avita.
Yeah, where to play bocce
It's about
ball.
the same size.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
same
you.
It when I say slightly, I mean just like minorly slightly.
I like the front leg. I suppose we can.
You should roll
as
this.
well.
All right, let's go.
All right. Live from the sixth subfloor basement. It's the Supreme Court of Beer. It's Guys, Games, and Beer Court.
Yeah!
Ba-dum, bum.
Ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum.
Yeah, this is gonna sound freaking great.
Okay,
Anyway,
so now I got a
Wait.
question. We're obviously going to go into the weekend with some wrap up on that. Do we do that pre or post beer?
you can do it right. Well, you can do it right now.
All right, so
Go ahead.
Larry,
But we already did the theme song.
Yeah,
we did do the
it's
theme
fine.
song.
Oh,
Let's
well.
All right.
do that post
I mean,
beer.
it is beer.
Post
Post
beer
beer.
it is.
Post beer.
Because some people
Post
are
beer.
empty of their beers. And
God damn,
Yeah,
we're
because I
gonna
need
do
a fresh one anyways. Okay, so is this a hazy IPA, Rob?
It is. I have no idea what the hell it
Okay,
is.
somebody
IPA,
grab
'cause I
that
can't
and
remember.
let's find out what we got here.
oh,
Ron, you're up.
Okay,
What do
so
we got?
this
Oh,
is
Larry, you're up.
I can't pronounce the brewery, but the
I
brand.
want to see it.
Mine is
I'll
worn
see it.
out.
All right,
Thank you.
Space
Have
Dust
those
IPA.
thrown
Way too much noise going on. All right, so
do you mind?
Oh yeah, sure.
they don't have. Wait.
Ooh,
The
so- there
hop
you go. Thank you.
is Pure Star Gold Energy.
Wow.
I don't remember that hop.
Neither do I.
With Chinook to bitter and late and dry additions of citrus and amaretto.
It smells really good.
Space Dust is totally Nebula IPA. All right, so then we have hops. I think it says Chinook. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's got Chinook hops, Citra
Yeah.
hops. What's the other one?
Amaretto.
Amaretto hops.
The malts, Premium 2 Rolls C15. I don't know what.
Wow, that was very specific for a hop. I'm sorry, for a grain. That is really being very specific on what grain you're
And
using.
Dextra Pills. Yeah, that is very specific.
That is very specific. But you know something? I appreciate that actually.
Not American, so.
It smells really good, guys. I don't know if you smelled it yet.
Yeah, kind of.
No,
So,
sorry.
so do you want their quick little other?
Yeah, give us the
Yeah.
other
Their
description.
origin, first brewed in 2012, is a one-off at our innovation brewery, Elysian Fields. So that's
Elysian.
the name originates from the brew day, where leftover galaxy hop dust was spontaneously thrown into the brew, hence space dust.
So they were literally used like hop dust that they had from all the other hops.
Yeah, the beer grew in popularity within our pubs, was bottled to our in our Manic series and eventually became the #1 beer in our portfolio. Galaxy hops were eventually replaced by Amarillo.
Okay.
By the way, so they opened in '96,
where are they out of?
and they bold art and music defined Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Okay.
We carried the same spirit in the way we brew beer. It's about taking chances, learning from our missteps, and changing the perception. Pull up a bar stool.
I gotta say, it's a really good IPA. Now, again, as you guys know, I'm not an IPA drinker. This is a solid
It's
IPA.
a good one. Would we like to shock ourselves with the ABV?
Yes, please.
8.2.
Holy mother of God!
Wait,
Wait.
No!
That is an 8.2. That does not taste like an 8.2.
No.
I'm with you. This
Yeah,
is
I was
not-
about to say,
Stick in
this
the-
tastes just as alcoholic as my cow.
What's the BT?
I assumed it was 6 at the most.
The bitter units.
It's not
Because
that high, I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say it's 60.
73.
All right, is that
It's
high?
up there. So this is an I.
This is an 8.2?
Yeah.
Holy mother of God.
And the artwork has inspiration from a candy from the 70s.
Really?
Oh, I've eaten this candy.
What candy?
It's pixie dust. It's
Oh,
pixie
no,
dust.
no, their
Turns out that-
inspiration came from the original Pop Rocks candy packaging via circa 1976.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And they got permission from General Mills to use a similarity to adapt.
All right. I get it.
You
I,
see
I,
it?
I know that. I know.
Because Pop Rocks
I
had
know
the
the.
planet.
I know the.
Pop Rocks had the planet spitting out the comet strike.
Yeah, and it says
Sure.
we adapted the label to a hop cone, chomping down on a hop dust while in space.
Huh.
So-
Yep, that they had a planet with the trail on the Pop Rocks back then. I remember that. This is a solid IPA.
Until Mikey killed me.
I still can't believe it's an 8.2.
damn you, Mikey.
I cannot believe it's an 8.2.
By the way,
No,
that story's just
it's
like
not tasting it.
didn't even happen.
No, I'm not tasting an 8.2 in this. All right. Well, let's start with the obvious question then. Jacob, party cooler.
Possible, but not the first beer.
Later in the evening.
Yeah, because this is really lingering on my tongue.
It you know something.
Well, it's gonna burn you out.
It builds up.
Gonna
It does
burn you
build
out.
up. Yeah. This is what we talk about with hoppiness. This one will.
This is a last beer type of thing I'm feeling.
Oh, I don't know about that.
8.2, dude.
Yeah,
8.2.
I know.
I don't know about last
It's the
beer.
middle of the road.
Oh well,
This is
when
not a
I
road
say
beer.
last beer, I'm saying I'm talking about this is a last beer that I don't have to drive.
All right.
that.
All right, Dallas. How about you? Party cooler.
Party poop.
Party pooper.
You want to be a party pooper?
He
You be a
does.
party pooper? Every party has to have a pooper.
Maybe one. I mean, I can imagine being one is not an all-day drinker, though. I mean, when I think of party cooler, I think of all-day drinkers. This isn't. It's not a bad beer at all. It's just it's a little too.
It's heavy.
It's too much for someone to drink over and over throughout the night. Yeah.
All right.
Plus, I get hammered easily. So
You know what?
So.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Party cooler.
It could be nice after 1 or 2 regular beers to just kind of like kick it up and then go back to
get in the zone.
yeah.
All right,
So-
Larry. Party cooler.
No.
All right.
No, it's not. It's not a party cool. For one reason is the high alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, I can't
Yeah.
see it.
It's not
Plus,
something, yeah.
at parties and stuff, there's often a lot of food and things like that, and I don't want my taste buds crushed.
All right.
Right.
So,
Rob. Party cooler.
Fuck yeah, I'm
Rob's
gonna
an
get throw up.
IPA man. He's going for this shit.
I'm gonna get rippity ripped.
he wants to be crushed.
Yeah.
Don't kid
It's
yourself.
part of his fantasies.
I'm gonna be with you too. As much
That's
as
why
it's a
snooze
really
do.
solid IPA,
Snooze
the
do.
8.2, and it's a good hoppy beer.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be for me out of the party cooler.
Yeah.
I
agreed.
think you two are right on the money with this. Also, if I'm having food at the party, this is all I'm gonna be tasting. All right, let's go around again. Jacob, the pub.
No.
All right, that was a straight out and out.
You know, one side of me says sure, the other side of me says, you know what, you're at a pub, you're eating, and I can't really think too much of a good food combination of this. I mean, on the surface level, some certain IPAs like this, maybe a burger, but
Thank you. I was just going to say a greasy burger.
yeah,
Think about
that's
this
the
with a
only
greasy
food
burger.
I can imagine with pub. But otherwise, even if I went to a pub to eat and drink, I'd probably go for something else, like a little lighter, something
all right.
yeah, easier on the stomach, and something I could probably drink again afterwards. Yeah.
All right, Ryan, pub.
It's tasty, so yeah, I think like it's got that decent taste. That's not. It does linger a little bit, but it's not the over.
Not killing ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But
All
the
right.
high alcohol still is
Yeah, you're not going to drink a lot of them.
no.
No, you will not.
All right, Larry, pub.
Well, I tell you what.
Oh.
I have. Food's not going to be part of this equation.
All right.
All right.
But
so-
drinking.
But, so, I'm thinking. This would be the one I would get at a rock show.
Oh.
When I'm paying $16.
You want that bang for your buck. You want that bang for your buck.
I can see that one there. All right.
I can, but when I want my bang for a buck at a rock show or industrial show or whatever, I get a tall boy of this.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
don't have to
cheapest.
get up as much. To
You don't have to get up as much. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there are a few venues that I probably would grab this.
yeah.
So, at the pub, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, Rob. Pub.
I am.
Yeah,
Why the hell not?
Yeah. This I would order at a pub. It's a tasty IPA. If I wanted to do an IPA at a pub, I would do this. Also, again, if I just kind of want to get my groove on, if I'm not driving, because it's an 8.2, yeah, I can see ordering this at the pub. Also, I love your thing. Yeah, this is one if you're at a rock show and you want to get a little in the zone.
Wait, do you think this will be at the Crucible?
Let's
on
find
Friday?
Let's find out Friday night.
When we rock in the new EP by Lords of the Trident?
And who's playing with Lords of the Trident?
Psycho Stick, which we just saw this weekend.
I know, which is fucking awesome. We're gonna see him 2 weekends in a row. So,
Alright.
all right. So yeah, so I would order this at the pub. It's a solid drinker. It's a really well done IPA. I still can't believe it's an 8.2 though. It does not taste like an 8.2.
No, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
It is hiding the high alcohol very well.
Yeah,
So-
but it's a solid IPA. And again, I'm not an IPA drinker, but this is a solid IPA. I'm good with the overall flavor. Yes, it's bitter. And the
It's
bitter-
very bitter.
Yeah, and the bitterness lingers a little bit, but it's also not killer bitter. We've had killer bitter on the show. This is not killer bitter. This is bitter, like an IPA. I'm good
it's
with this.
bitter and it keeps building on the bitter.
It does. Right now, I've got that whole bitter thing going on. I wish I had something greasy to cut it with. So, but solid. All right. Well, let's see what we think of this one, guys. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
All right.
that's easy.
That's
Still
that's
good
pretty
on
easy.
top.
Kind of,
It's not bad beer.
nobody hates
Yeah.
it. I would say generally positive. It's a solid one. So, Ryan, one more time. Who's this?
Elysian Space Dust IPA. By Elysian. What is it, Elysian?
Space Dust IPA by Elysian Brewing.
Okay.
It's a good solid beer if you're looking for something with a high alcohol content. 8.2 for an IPA is up there, guys. I mean, think about the IPAs we have. 5, maybe 6. This is an 8.2. That's a really freaking high alcohol content. Now I can see why it's your flagship beer, guys, because, it's got a lot of booze in it.
Well, that is a flagship booze right there.
Yeah, that is a flagship booze. Okay, Judge Rob, let's pass verdict on Elysian's Space Dust IPA.
Okay. Where the hell am I?
Judge Rob is looking at new sound mixes because we had some sound
Yeah,
mixes
there's
there
earlier.
is.
I'm sick of that crap.
It's under the paper.
Yes.
I guess we
All right,
set up his station for him.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So Judge Rob
Get all
can
that
rule on
crap
this.
and we can move on.
On the charge of essentially being a hallucinogen, I find you guilty. That's it. I've been drinking this hard. It's yeah, guilty. Guilty is sin.
Yeah!
Since you do drinking. That's pretty good.
All right, so guys, I'm gonna offer this up to the table. And experience from the weekend. So we were out at a game convention all the way in Pittsburgh.
So
which
that's the
was
farthest
a-
east in the United States we've gone so far.
Yeah, it is
In the United States.
very new terrain. And so, but Psycho Stick, which we will see this Friday in Madison. So they will travel about the same as us.
Yes, they will.
So,
Well, they're
so-
coming back home, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're Chicago-based, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, and so, but offered us up to the table as a thought and an idea. So, random person shows up with a super party pack of tacos
20 tacos.
because Psycho Sticks. I want a taco.
The
tacos, right?
Yeah.
But which it didn't actually play that day. But that's okay. The person showed up, gave the band some tacos, and then shared with the audience. Who partakes? They walk up. They offer you their random
tacos.
person walks up with their party pack from to the Taco Bell box. Huh? Taco? Huh? Do you grab one or do you not grab one?
Depends how drunk I am.
Was it after one of these?
Oh, Larry may have been a little loaded that night.
Larry, there has been a YouTube channel that went under that had a lot of problems, but yet they instilled upon me with one simple thing that I learned from one person that didn't do it. It is to take the damn taco. Because the person that didn't take the taco, oh, did they fuck with that person to the point where to get this issue to no longer be an issue, they had to go around to the entire campus, the entire company, offering people tacos while constantly be eating a taco.
Yeah. So
So
there was
therefore-
punishment.
There was not just one punishment, there were several punishments. So therefore, I don't know why, but it instilled upon me a fear of just take the damn taco.
So you don't want to. So your fear is you absolutely have to.
Offended. He said he's got to take the taco.
All right.
I've got to take the taco because
what-
it may be. I may not eat the taco because if I'm too full, I can't fit the taco in. But yet, I'm taking the taco.
All right. But would you eat it? It's a
word
random
taco-
stranger. Would you eat the taco?
Doesn't
Is
say way
it
too
a
much.
Taco Bell box? Do you eat the taco from the
I'm
random
going
stranger?
to examine the taco, but most likely I will eat the taco.
Okay. All right.
Quick one, guys. Hey, Mike!
Anyone else?
Hey!
Anyone else want to weigh in the taco dilemma?
Yeah, I'm not eating the taco, dude.
No,
I am not eating a random fucking taco at a concert. I don't care if it's Taco Bell on the box. I am not eating that damn taco, okay? I will take the shame. They can shame me all night. I ain't eating somebody's random food at a show. That just sounds like a
If
recipe for
it
disaster.
is a sealed taco,
right,
I'm going
so
to be
you're
looking
out.
at this.
See, now you're qualified. Now you're
Random-
qualified.
accepting random
I'm going
anything
to
at a
be-
concert. I mean, come
It's
on.
a random person with a taco, but very enthusiastic about the
Oh, I'm
band.
sure he was.
I have also.
It's part if it's part of their fun shtick. I mean, I guess maybe it's.
I mean,
like,
it's
as long as
it's not part of their stick, but a fan
Oh, it's a
clearly
fan.
made
Oh.
it their stick.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
I can
I
just
have
pop
also
their
gone
face.
to some Chicago raves where some
Oh,
person,
you ain't taking shit at a rave.
where some person came up to me
No.
and went,
no, not
Do
really.
you
A
want-
rave, a rave, yeah.
"Do you want this mochi?" I took the mochi. I did not eat the mochi.
Okay, so he
Okay,
just,
so you're saying
he
you're
just
taking
lied
it
to
out of
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob just lies and says, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I would probably pass
Yeah,
on the
if I don't.
Hey,
So
there's
random
no,
rave mochi. Though.
Yeah.
there is no. I must eat the taco. I am more going with. I am not receiving
Well,
any punishment from.
I mean, I
taking
did.
the
I
taco.
took the chance. I grabbed the taco and I ate the taco, and I'm here to speak about it.
Yeah. All right, so
And I know shit's the
long
next
story
day.
short, this is the first time Larry's ever had peyote.
He would have known. He would have known.
And the day just got better from there.
It was so. Talk a little bit more about the weekend.
Okay, so it was a well-run convention.
Yeah.
So I'm just get some of the basics out there. Well-run convention. The facility itself had kind of a tricky loading dock because it was at the top of
An
Mount
incline.
Everest.
Fuck yes.
And
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
but you know what? Okay, fine. You know we dealt with that. And they had approximately 4 million volunteers.
Which was fucking awesome.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah, you could not hardly fall over and not hit a volunteer. So they had a tremendous amount of volunteers, which was helpful. I mean, we didn't, because we've been doing this, we've done it all year now, many times.
Yeah.
And we didn't need a tremendous amount of help, but we knew there was help there.
If we wanted it.
Yeah, if we did want it there. So
No, they
that
offered
was
to help
pretty-
us pack
That
out.
was pretty good.
Oh.
They did.
That's a plus.
It was.
Yeah, and the convention itself was interesting. It's at that point where you get a lot of onesie twosies from kind of like Midwest Gaming Classic was at like probably 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, where you would get these, when it was at the hotel, you would get these onesie twosie machines that people just had in their basement, and they're like, oh, I'm willing to bring this in and stuff.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of unique machines I didn't expect. And there was I'm a light gun gang.
Oh, yeah.
And so they had probably stand-up arcade, probably 15 of them.
They had a whole row. I mean,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. They had a whole
And so,
50 yeah.
quick compliment to the arcade machine organizers. They set them up by row. One row of like driving machines. One row of like light gun machines.
Oh, that's
This
fantastic.
was brilliant.
And they probably
had
had
them
the-
well curated, so you could walk down a row and play one type of game.
For as many light gun games they had as many driving machines and a couple sit-in
Cockpit
machines,
type, yeah.
cockpit style. They had that one, and so like Police Trainer. I actually never played Police Trainer.
Yeah.
And so that was a lot of fun. I got to
So-
play that and stuff, and it was really good. The vendor hall had something that a lot of these conventions don't have. They have different varieties. They had varieties of like DIY, I guess I'd call it, vendors that are doing stuff on like 3D printers and stuff like that.
Making product.
Making product, and then you have the resellers.
Yeah, it had a ton of resellers.
Yeah, and they had 3 booths that had albums.
Yeah.
Vinyl
Vinyl.
albums, and some of them were very specific, like they just had video game ones.
Yeah.
But other ones were just like, hey, here's my metal section, here's my pop section.
Serious, vinyl.
It was just like a little record store, really. It was like, oh, okay. But the other thing that it had in its vendor tent, mixed into all of them, and there was some board game ones.
Yeah,
and there was
and lots of video
was
game
food.
ones. Yeah, which is unusual to see.
Right.
They had 3 or 4 food vendors that I know.
Yeah, they had a zero or a nitrogen ice cream place, which seemed to be doing pretty well. They had a jerky place.
Yeah, they had a jerky place. They had a fudge place.
And a fudge place. And so you had some food mixed in there. So the vendor hall had this like nice mix. And I know the con can't necessarily curate that exactly, because someone has to approach you and be willing to pay for the space, right? So, but it was nice that was there.
It really was.
Yeah, the vendor hall actually reminded me more of a state fair space than as particularly a video game space.
Agreed there. It was a much wider mix of things. Vendor space was great. The con was great. This was the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo 2024. Tons of videos online already. in our Facebook channel, all coming up on YouTube right now.
Yeah, and then there was us, and we were the stars.
We did kind of rock it. So
we do well. I think our setup
well, we're
played
back
well.
already, dude.
Our setup played well.
Oh hell yeah!
As it always
People
does.
enjoyed it. At first it was a little quiet. Like, so it was
Friday
it was
night,
almost
though.
a
This was our first
Saturday
day.
morning. Saturday. It was almost like
Everybody's hitting the vendor
I
hall,
feel like
dude.
we were or we were a little intimidating.
Well, we are a little intimidated.
Well, we are intimidated.
But
That look on your face right there.
I did not
Just
see the
going,
look on
"Us?"
his face.
once people got in there, man, we had 10 full rigs of Steel Battalion going. We probably had 12 hours of almost constant.
Yeah, we were running balls to the
People,
walls.
Did
when
you have
people
people
actually
saying-
get into.
Oh yeah, multiple
yeah.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh, this is great. I want to keep.
And
Yeah.
people
Oh,
that leave
there was
and
one
come
guy who
back
played it for
and-
the entire day.
Wow.
He was
And
not
I
gonna
will-
leave.
I will props to the parents of young children in Pittsburgh. You know what? You actually paid attention to your children while they were playing and helped them, which, you know
Instead
what?
of killing them with your mech.
Yeah. Which was
Or like
great.
leaving, like
Because we don't mind younger children if they're attended to, but we can't do that.
No, we can't.
We gotta
are
teach everybody. We gotta
everybody.
teach everybody something. We can't sit there. But if a parent is sitting there and going, "Okay, well,
Do this,
you gotta
do this, do
you gotta
this."
do this," and you know what, that works out great. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assuming they can actually reach the pedals. It is a pedal game, so you actually have to be able to
it
reach
is a little
down.
bit. You must be this tall. to
We are making a mech, a life-size mech. It must be this tall to stand next to it because we do have
Mech
a
or Mel?
Mech.
Life-size Mel.
Mech. A life-size Mel. Mel, you must be this tall.
Oh,
Mel.
She
Mel,
said
no,
it first. Though.
You
Did
said
she?
it
No,
first.
she did say it.
Did you
You
say
must
it?
be
Mel?
as tall
must
as
be
Mel.
this- you must be
Oh.
this tall.
You must be Mel tall.
You must be one Mal in height.
Well, I mean, they do it at theme parks, you know.
No, because if you can't reach the pedals, you can't play.
By the way, I'd like to thank my crew, my Guys Games and Beer crew, that allowed me to tear away, as I love theme parks, and I was able to go to Kennywood.
Now that is the oldest in America.
And I think it's one of the oldest or the oldest theme park in America, and it was really fun to enjoy. It's historical in a lot of ways, and so that was a lot of fun, and it happened to be in the area, so
Again,
but I couldn't do it without a terrific crew.
So along that same line, I got a big shout out to Brian Wiz and all of his crew. You guys fudging rocked it. Great con, well organized. This is only your 4th year. That's kind of horrifying that you've grown this big in 4 years. We hope to see lots more of you. Hopefully we'll see you next year. We'll all be out there next year hanging out with you guys.
The bands were great, by the
The
way.
bands were.
yeah.
Dude, they had
I
Weird
mean,
Paul. They had
I would have loved to have met
Weird Paul.
I
was
like
awesome.
him a
Weird
lot.
Paul
Was it the Star Wars?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Well,
Metal
okay,
tribute
so
thing or
So
No.
Weird Paul is the original.
No,
vlogger.
I know.
Oh yeah, they had Galactic Empire. the
Right,
Star Wars
right,
tribute
but they
act.
had Weird Paul, and then they had Psycho Stick, and then the next band
Was Power Glove.
Power Glove,
yeah.
and then Power Glove led into Galactic Empire. And Galactic Empire was
Oh, they
pretty
were the
fun.
head. They were
They were the headliner,
Yeah,
and they were
nice.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
They had quite a stage show, and
Okay.
quite a thing they went, and yeah, and I cracked up. They so they're all dressed in different outfits, and they all have different voices, personas and stuff. And the one had that voice that Princess Leia had when she first talked to like Jabba, and the other one goes, "For the sake of the audience, you should never talk again." That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. But great show, guys. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area, definitely check out Pittsburgh Gaming Expo next year, 2025. We may even be there. God, you never know.
Who knows what we'll do?
Who knows where we'll be? But there's a good chance we'll be there. Great show. well organized, well run, really top notch. Cannot say
Super
enough.
friendly people.
Super-
I didn't.
the
I
whole-
didn't have any.
thank
It was
you.
good vibe.
Good vibe. The whole thing was from start to finish excellent. So that's our experience.
Awesome.
There you go.
Lots of videos online already. We set up a ton of upcoming interviews.
So
Yeah,
with
we
people-
already went
so-
adult only.
what?
Oh yeah, we did. We
Yeah, we already
said
saw
that,
that.
all that stuff already.
Yeah, we already went to the passy everybody.
Yeah. So, but so there's lots of
Yeah, I
good,
know it.
lots of good stuff coming up.
Wait,
These are
how
these
do we have
notes.
sheets for
Here, read
today?
these notes.
No, those are from last week.
Here, read those notes.
Okay,
That's
for
me
last
noting
week.
when. Yeah, that's from last
So
week.
lots of good stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Interview-wise, we've got so many good interviews coming up from that con too.
Right.
So keep an eye on the channel.
Hey, Jerome.
In the new
Hey, Jerome.
in the new format of beer court and shit talking. That's, that's what
Yeah,
we're gonna do.
that's kind of what we do.
Yeah, the beer court and shit talking, and then more serious. We've lined up additional interviews that we couldn't get to this weekend that we will have on there, and
That'd be
maybe
old stack.
we'll even enjoy.
Yeah, Rob's got a stack. To
We
go
actually
through.
have a let's play on the agenda too. So we have a game that was
Ooh, let's play.
yeah, that was a
the,
board
the,
game.
the non-drunk Larry
Yeah.
will be on the show.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Oh, I don't think I added him to the list yet. I got him to the list. Thank you for reminding me.
So it's good.
Remember-
No, it's
remember
just
the
not
focus
me
thing?
sober. It's
I'm
a
sorry.
different Larry.
I was
All
about
right,
to
all
say.
right, all right, we gotta get.
All right, let's
back
take it
to
out. Let's
work.
take it out.
I was
Let's
about
take
to
it
say.
out.
We're kind of.
Rob's gonna take it out.
No.
Rob's gonna
We
take it
gotta
out.
take it out. All right. Anyway, beer courts are supposed to be what 20 minutes?
Yeah, well.
31, 35. All right. So anyway, I want to thank you very much for
Bye.
listening to Beer Court. You can check us out on www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer. As always, this is brought to you by Lionheart Racing. All the joys of racing without the rubber hot dogs. You can check that out if you go to www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Click on that big red, white, and blue 77. And you
Get
can
right
check
there.
out some racing. Get your racing on. You're going to like it. I'm telling you. You're real racers, real announcers, all racing.
Truly amazing.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This beer knocked me to a loop. Anyway, hey, thank you all. We will see you next Tuesday, 6:15 p.m. CST.
Give or take a few minutes.